badassery back in the day, though.
Sneaking out and all that.
Remember sneaking out to smoke pot? That
It
was
was
like
terrifying.
the worst thing you could do back
It was
then.
the worst part was because sneaking out wasn't so bad. It was when you would come home really high.
Yep.
And
Your parents would still be like, "Oh, where were you?"
oh, I know.
And they wouldn't be like harassing you or even suspicious, but you'd still have to act like you weren't high at that point.
I know. You have to be like, oh, cool, and like, yeah.
Ugh. I never want to relive
I've
those days.
had some. I kind of want to make a bit out of this, like just like out of high moments in my life where I was just ridiculous for no reason. there was this time where I was smoking weed in my bedroom, and I needed a lighter, so I had my pipe and all that shit, but I didn't have a lighter, so I was gonna go downstairs to get the barbecue lighter,
Oh, classic.
but I was already very high while I was doing this, so I was extra like paranoid, like I didn't want to make a noise. So I'm honestly God, crawling down the stairs like a fucking cat or something like that. And my mom comes out, and she had to go to the bathroom or something like that. She comes out and like turns the lights on. She's like, and she turns and she sees her son, like the fucking exorcist, like
Crawling down the
backwards
stairs,
with
yeah.
his neck 360 degrees. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Huh? Oh." I'm like, "I'm just I was gonna get a glass of water." She's like, "Why are you lying on the stairs upside down? Like, what? That makes no sense. Why you're doing that?" And that was like one of those moments where I was just like, "That weed makes me really stupid." People say weed helps you, but weed makes me extra stupid, extra cautious, which makes you stupid.
Fair enough.
There you go.
I think the weed actually made me more imaginative. Because
Yeah?
once I started coming home high, I had to become more imaginative with my lies.
Oh,
of
right.
Why I was high. So then I started using my imagination. Well, why do you smell like weed?
Why do you?
Well, because I walked through a group of teenagers
Of
smoking
course.
it behind the Georgian Mall. Why else do you think I
Why-
smell like weed?
What other reason is
Yeah,
there?
it's not like I would be inhaling the smoke from a dried plant or
Mom,
anything.
do I look like a guy who would smoke weed? I know I'm wearing a Sublime t-shirt, but do I look like a guy that would actually smoke weed?
I mean, come on.
Is that what you actually used to say? I walked through a group.
I used that excuse once and she bought it. I told her that one time there was a day after school. I wasn't home all day. I told her I woke up at 6 in the morning, and that's why my eyes were low. And then when she asked why I smelled like weed, I told her it was because I was walking through a group of kids that were smoking, and they blew it on me to be funny.
To be funny.
Because I didn't want to smoke, so they're trying to peer pressure me into it. And
I love it.
looking back,
I love it.
I wish kids would do that, because no one just gives me free weed anymore. I gotta buy this shit now, and it's so annoying.
They would blow it on you to be funny.
Yeah, and
What
that's how-
would?
that's-
Okay, let's just.
no one does that. No one wants to waste their weed to be funny.
Let's work this out right now. So, these fictional characters
This
that
was
you're
like
talking about.
14-year-old lying
What
Josh.
would be the reason why they like? What would be the funny in them blowing fucking? Sorry, I'm burping like a maniac. What would be the reason why they'd blow weed on you to be funny? Like, let's just think that out. Let's just like.
Well, here's a fat loser. Let's make him party. Let's make him smoke weed. He's never done it before.
let's
Because
blow it on
let's
them.
face it, I don't look like the type of guy that smokes weed.
No.
I look more like Gilmore Del Toro, kind of staying in my house, writing
Gilmore Del Toro.
fan screenplays, waiting for the next Comic Con.
What a reference!
Yeah,
What a reference!
I
you just
use
gave.
the director of Pan's Labyrinth, the movie from like 8 years ago.